Hi, welcome to Sewing with Sandy. McCall's just dropped their spring patterns and they are so cute. There's a great variety and I just added 3 to my cart already. So I'm loving these patterns that they have coming out. So let's take a look at them. 8550 is a designer pattern by Brandy Joan. It is so cute, perfect for that 20-something. The fit and flare style with the high waist and the high back, princess seams, those little puffy sleeves. It is just the cutest, most darling little dress. Now it's rated as average, and I think it's probably a little bit more than a beginner could tackle. If you were an advanced beginner and you had some really good skills, you probably could handle this. It has to be fitted because you have this Ampere waist where it's a little high, and then it's fitted down below with the princess seams. The princess seams do make it easy to fit, and then the puffy sleeves give you the opportunity to not have to put in a really smooth set-in sleeve, so that's nice. The rounded square neckline, which I really like because you don't have the square neckline, which can be challenging, so you have a little bit of grace there with a rounded curve and a zipper up the back. It is fitted. It looks really sweet with the little lace and the bow ties on the sleeve. I could see some young girls wearing this. It's very, very cute. I love this. So 8551 is another one. It hasn't made it into my cart yet, but it might be. It's a fitted knit dress, drop waist with a full skirt. So the short skirt, you can do sleeveless, you can do long sleeves, or there's one with a strap version. The sleeve detail and getting that really nice neckline, there's a piece added. It's really interesting. So this is cut square, and then there's a piece added here. So you can get a decent square neckline without having to deal with facings and stuff that make them square. So it's 2 separate pieces, and then the sleeves are added on. So cute. The long version has a nice slit going up one leg, and I'm thinking this would be pretty easy to make. Now it says it's average sewing, but there's no darts, there's no fitting detail except for the way that the fabric is cut. It must be cut like this because it does show an hourglass, and then the full on skirt, the circle skirt on the bottom. But yeah, so cute and really easy to make. The neckline look nice with these added pieces instead of this whole front being cut as one. And I think that is a clever way to put this pattern together. This would look good on a lot of different body types. You don't have to make it as fitted as it's shown on the model. You can make it a little bit looser, and it's knit, so it will give it have a negative ease, but you can also make it a little larger so it's not quite as body conscious, but yet comfortable. And I think that this is a really, really cute little dress. McCall's 8552. Super cute little shift dress, princess seaming, some darting, fitting, sweet. I love the makeup with the Chanel style fabric. It looks really classic, which is a little trendy, kind of this classic look. The collar, the little collar with the placket in the front. Now there's a zipper up the back. So this placket doesn't have to be functional. There's an invisible zipper up the back of the dress. So that allows you to get it on and off a little bit easier. So fitting wise, you can do something that's a little bit more body conscious if you have that zipper instead of just the placket, because you're not struggling to get in and out of it. I haven't been totally enamored by the plackets that are done for the drafters for McCall's patterns. But if the placket is not functional and it's stitched down so you don't have to worry about it being able to open, then I think that this might be a really good option. I like that it's got long sleeves and short sleeves. It says it's average, and I would expect it probably is. It's got French darts coming up from the waist, cuffs on the sleeves, buttons, collars. So there's a lot going on this pattern, and it's super cute, but I think you need at least some really solid advanced beginner skills, and you need to be able to read a pattern because there's going to be a lot going on with the collar and the placket. So, but outside of that, I think it's a really cute little pattern. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, 8553. It's a zip-up front shirt dress. Yeah, it's got puffy sleeves, a little band, got long sleeves, option. It's big pockets in the front. I mean, why are those there? You know, this big pocket in the front here. You can't use them, so they're purely decorative. unless you want to draw attention to that section of your body, why would you want pockets there? I think it's kind of dowdy. It looks a little old to me. I don't think the zipper up the front is enough to make it modern. You know, you get that big kind of dirndl skirt going on and the collar, and yeah, I'm unimpressed. I think there are better patterns out there. This is not one of my favorites. 8554. How cute is this? What a sweet little special occasion dress. I mean, this would make a great bridesmaid's dress. The prom dress, you know, we're coming up on prom season. It would be a really cute prom dress. I love the big bow in the front with the peekaboo and the full skirt. The short version with the little slit is really super cute. And even the one without the bow, just the spaghetti strap one, and you have the little bandeau going through the bustier. So adorable. This would be perfect for prom. And having made a lot of prom dresses, a lot, I'm dozens. Having 3 daughters and all their friends, I have made and altered more prom dresses than I care to in my past. This would be fairly easy to make, and for a prom dress, it's rated as average, but you know, it's fitted, so you would have to make a pattern, I think, at least, especially for the top section, for the bust section and the midriff would have to be fitted. It's got princess seams. I would make a muslin for that, because if you use this as a prom dress, they're going to want it probably fitted pretty well. They're not going to want it loose. There's no ease in this. Very, very, very cute. Love, absolutely love, absolutely love. This would be fun to make. Yeah. 8555. Wow. Stunning, stunning. A real, like, you know, we used to say va 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 boom, right? My mom would say. Yeah, you want something sexy? This is the way to go. It's got some 70s vibes to it with the halter top. I kind of like that, and the low back. It's kind of the bias, so it probably has a beautiful drape. Definitely could see this for a prom dress or an afternoon wedding, or even an evening wedding with a little shrug over it. It would be really, really cute. Beautiful. If you can wear a halter top, you probably wouldn't be able to wear a bra with this. You might be able to get away with a strapless, but the back is pretty low, and there's a zipper up the back. So really, really beautiful dress, and simple. The lines are clean. It's not fussy. It says it's average. I'm pretty sure that an advanced beginner could definitely make this dress. The trickiest part of working with this dress is going to be the fabric you choose. So if you use a taffeta or a satin, or, you know, something like that, it's going to be slippery. Cutting it out and sewing it together can be a little bit of a challenge. But, you know, if you take your time, you can certainly make it happen. Really, really, really cute. Love it. Love. 8556. This shirt dress is everything. It is so cute. Now, here's a version that they've taken from the 50s, 60s, I'm going to guess, with the big rolled up placket sleeve pieces, and cinched it in with this belt that's really interesting, has some interesting detail, and it's asymmetrical with the button down the front, the notch collar, all of the gathering. So there's gathering here at the shoulders, there's gathering at the waist for the bust and for the skirt. There's a lot of gathering, takes a lot of fabric. But my nephew got married last spring, and the mother of the bride wore something very similar to this. It was a white top, and I had a pink bottom, full length pink bottom, all in like a Duchess satin. Oh, it was stunning. It was absolutely stunning, and very, very trendy. So you could make this out of a cotton, and it would be really cute to go to a cookout, or, you know, go to a meeting. But yeah, you could make it out of something really sumptuous, like a Duchess or a silk or something, and have a taffeta and have this gorgeous gown. Now, is it proper for prom? No. But for a wedding? Sure. For a summer wedding at some, you know, at a castle somewhere, this would be really, really cute. Yeah, like this one too. 8557. This one's in my cart. You are seeing these tie front blouses everywhere. Everyone has them. Everyone's carrying them, and it's really nice to see a pattern. I'm deciding between the sleeveless tie front with the peplum and the one with the little bubble sleeves and the peplum. I think both of them are really cute. I think I'm leaning more towards the one with the little bubble sleeve. It's got just a little gathered sleeve, short sleeve. I like the peplum look on it, but you could go for it's got a straight shirt, no peplum, if you're not into that, a little bit of frill. and pockets and straight down bow ties, long sleeves with a cuff or short sleeves. Really, really on trend. And they made this in the stripe. They made the bubble one, the one that I'm looking at, in the stripe. I love that, the little tiny narrow navy blue and white stripe. Really adorable. I can just see this in the gingham. There are so many really cute, almost solid-like fabrics that it would look good in, like a light green and white stripe, or any kind of stripe would look, any color, whatever works in your palette. And they almost look like a solid. They read as a neutral, and you could wear them, but to wear them with jeans, or you could dress them up with a pair of slacks and a jacket. Really adorable, adorable. So this one, we'll have so long going on with this one because this is so cute, and it's rated as easy. So I'm thinking this is going to go up pretty quickly. If I look at the sleeves, they're gathered. So even the sleeves, even though they're set in, they're gathered. The peplum is just gathered. It's straight. There's no fitting involved. There is a bust dart. That's the only thing. That's it. That's pretty quick. Yeah. I don't see that this is going to be much of a challenge. So we'll have a sew along with this one. So if you're interested in this one, grab it, and we'll have something probably in April or May. We'll be doing this one for a sew along. Yeah, love it. 8558. These mermaid style fitted glove bodycon skirts are really everywhere. You're seeing them all over the runways. And I love that there's a short version and then the long kind of mermaid version. There's a short mermaid version and a long mermaid version. I mean, you have to have the body to wear it, or you have to be able to show off everything that you have, because the way this is cut around the hip and around the bum, it's going to fit like a glove, and it's going to show every crinkle and, everything. It's going to show everything. So it's a little too much for me, but I do like it. It also has a drop waist, so the band rides a little below your natural waistline. And if you like that cut, then I think that this would be adorable. I mean, it's super trendy, and it wouldn't be hard to make. It's rated as easy. It's just some knits sewed together in big curves, and this probably requires a lot of fabric for the long one because you have that mermaid thing going on at the bottom. But yeah, really, really nice. I think for the right person, this is definitely a pattern that you should give a try. I like it. It's different. It's different. It's different from what's out there, which is kind of nice. I mean, it's not a slip skirt, which you're seeing everywhere. So this is kind of different and new for a pattern. I haven't seen one like this. So if you've been looking for something that's really bodycon, super sexy, this might be the one. Okay, 8559. This one is also in my cart. I'll be doing a sew along with this one. I love denim skirts in the summertime. I live in them. They are so easy. You pull them on, throw on some sandals and a top, and you're ready to go, and you look great, and they're comfy. I think that the long version, I have been looking for a long version with a slit up the front in a true denim, navy knit denim, for quite a while. And so I'm definitely going to make this. I actually took a pair, and I'll put the link down below. I took a pair of pink pants that were too big for me and turned them into a skirt, and it has that cut in the front, the navy. So the skirt, and then you have that little cut from where the crotch of the pants opens up and comes over. So I have them naturally. When you're drafting patterns, you draft a pair of pants is drafted from a skirt. So it's natural that when you take the skirt and go backwards, you have that kind of crotch piece going across. So they look like it's a pair of upcycled jeans. So if you like this look, I'll drop the link below. If you have a pair of jeans that you want to upcycle, you can certainly do that, or you can make this pattern. So I'm going to do a sew along with this one. I think I'm going to do one of the short ones. I already have some fabric picked out, and a long one in a classic, like washed denim. But yeah, this has been a piece that I wanted to put in my wardrobe now for a while. I think I'll get a lot of wear out of it. So yep, you will see this one coming up soon, again in the springtime. 8560 is a quilted jacket. It's very unstructured. It looked like it would be pretty easy to sew together. The trick would be the quilting. To get that puffer look, you have to do all those quilting channels. So that would take some skill, because you'd have to be able to sew a straight line. Key is to be able to sew a straight line. And it has to be the same depth from the last line. So there are some tricks to doing that. I considered this one, but there's no neckline detail on it, and then it has ribbed cuffs, so I'm not 100% sold on it. I don't have it in my cart yet. I think there might be other jackets out there that I would like a little better. Also, it's long. I prefer something that's like more short and cropped. But yeah, if you want to try out quilting a jacket or a puffer jacket, and you are seeing a lot of quilted jackets that are bound off, and they're actually made with like ditzy fabrics, like the ditzy quilt fabrics, little florals. Think like Liberty London, with channel quilting. You're seeing a lot of that for spring coming out, so this might be a way to go. I think it would be really cute. I just would like something with a little more detail, maybe a collar and a rolled cuff instead of the banding. Yeah, but I mean, it's got a elbow dart, so it's got some shaping at the bottom. It's not a total wash. I think it's kind of cute. It's just not appropriate for me, that's all. But I do like 8561. Really cute denim jacket. If you're looking for a denim jacket that's kind of easy, this is rated as average. That doesn't have a tremendous amount of piecing to it. I think the fit on this is a little relaxed. This might be a really cute option. And then they've got that barn coat style that's just really big, and then the micro mini skirt that's all top stitched. Super cute, really cute, very young and fresh and modern. And it's nice to see that the young people that are starting to sew have some patterns that are actually trendy and youthful. I love the kind of long barn coat and then the super short skirt. You're seeing a lot of these short skirts with long jackets and a lot of leg. So yeah, super cute. 8562, it's one of those patterns that they have to issue with every pattern drop that has everything you need all in one pattern. And I like it. It's got just a very simple shift dress with a zip up the back, some bust darts. The top is the same thing as the dress. It's just short, a pair of wide leg pants, and a very straight, unconstructed shirt. The shirt has a drop sleeve, drop shoulders, pretty simple and easy to make. The pants have a flat front with an elastic waistband in the back, which I love because you can wear them with something tucked in, and you have that nice flat front that looks good, but then you have the elastic on the back that gives you a little bit of ease in the fitting, and it's more comfortable, and it's easier to make. So yeah, if you're looking for something that has everything all together, all in one, this is a really cute pattern. I like the way that they've styled it with the black and white, and you know, you can do the pants and the shirt and the long shirt, and there's a lot of really good options with this. I think the top blouse over the dress is super chic. So this is a good pattern, and it's rated as easy, so there isn't a lot of fancy details. So if you're looking to amp up your wardrobe quickly, you need a couple of pieces in a hurry, and you want them to all coordinate and look good, and you know that the structure will be fine for, you know, the what's the word I'm looking for? Proportions. So, and you'll know that the proportions are going to be good because they've been designed together. Then this might be a really good option for you. A beginner sewer would really do well with this pattern. Yeah, I like the style. I like the necklines. I like the lengths. I like the styling of it. But it is super simple, super easy, super simple, very basic sewing. 8563, pajamas, loungewear. This one is also in my cart. I am loving the little loose top with the lace around the neckline and the little bow and the pair of shorts. I think that is just super cute. Just a butterfly kind of sleeve on it. It's really cute. The other one with the big collar with the ruffle and the puffy sleeves, it's a little overwrought for me. There's like double elastic around the waist and elastic around the sleeves, and that's way too much. I mean, that doesn't even look comfortable to sleep in, but I guess if you wanted to wear it out, it would be a cute little top. But I love the little lace on the pockets on the shorts and the short one, so there will be a little sew along with this one. This is rated, it's rated as average. I don't have a lot to say about it. I think it's cute. The top with the big, it reminds me of a pilgrim thing, right? Doesn't that look like a pilgrim neckline with a ruffle all the way around the edge? I just think that it's over. There's too many details: the ruffles, the lace, the gathering, the big collar, the puffy sleeves, and I think that it's just a bit much. But you know, to each his own. That's why these patterns sell. I do like the very simple top. That I think that would be much more comfortable if we were going to use it as sleepwear. So super cute. It's called lounge tops, shorts, and pants. So I'm thinking that, you know, you could wear them out, I guess, depending on the fabric that you make them out of. I'm going to look at them as pajamas and with a nice soft cotton, maybe. Yeah, very cute. So we'll have a sew along going on for this one in the spring also. 8564. It's a unisex pullover. I don't have a lot to say about this. I think that it's a classic pullover, and if you don't have one in your pattern stash, then maybe you should consider it. I think that if you want to sew for a boy or a man in your life, this is a good pattern option because we don't have too many of them. So I do like that they're including more unisex patterns. I like the angle cuts on these. So the shoulders have angles. There's a yoke in the front. There's some piecing going on here. It's rated as average. You're gonna make it out of a knit. So there's top stitching, banding, you know, it's got some details on it. It's going to take more than an afternoon to put together, but I think the finished product would be really, really stunning, especially with the color blocking options, and there's a lot to play with here. So yes, if you're in the market for a polo shirt, I think this is a really good pattern. You don't see too many of them out there. I haven't seen any in a while that were more, you know, anything more than just a collar button down kind of, you know, golf shirt. So this would be a nice alternative. 8565. I'm torn and a little confused. I mean, I think it's a modern take on a denim jacket, which I like. I like that there is the option for the collar, no collar, and it's a denim jacket. There's top stitching. What drives me crazy is these big pockets here. So you have a pocket with a slash here that's down and the entrance to your pocket here, but why do you need all that pocket up there? I don't know. It's just extra fabric, especially if you're gonna do it out of denim. So now you have the denim jacket and the denim pocket. Denim is not soft and drapey, most denim. And so it's going to be stiff, and now you have a double layer of stiffness right here. It's going to make the jacket very columnar and very stiff. I mean, even a denim jacket has a band around the bottom. A traditional classic denim jacket is still square and boxy, but if you don't have tons of pockets on them and that big piece of pocket fabric on the front of it, small pockets will have a little bit more flexibility. I don't know. Yeah, it's got kind of drop shoulders. It's got a yoke in the back. The sleeves are boring. There's no cuff on them. If you were a beginner and you were in your teens or your 20s and you wanted to wear this to school, sure, I think it would be kind of cute and fun and trendy and hip and all of that. For somebody else, if you want to make a denim jacket, I don't think this is the classic denim jacket that you really want to put some time and effort and money into. My take. 8566. It's a unisex button down. Literally, it has button downs. It's actually a button down. There is a collar that has buttons on it. You don't see that hardly at all. They're trying to make it hip and young with a fringed edge and the cropped look. I'm okay with that. I think that is fine. Then they have the classic version with the kind of the rolling hem going on. The cuffs have some detail to them, so they look nice. The collar has detail. There's yoke detail. I think that there's a lot of nice things going on with this shirt. It's rated as average. I think for a guy's shirt, it's great. For a woman's shirt, it tends to be really boxy. I think I've told this story before. When one of my girls was working in the restaurant, she had to wear white blouses, and she was always spilling stuff on her blouses. Of course, she was in the restaurant. And women's blouses are so expensive. So I went out and I bought a bunch of men's white blouses. And they were too boxy, obviously, for her. And I put fisheye darts, which is a dart that starts at a point and then goes down to another point, so it gets wide. If this is the fold, it goes out and then comes back in. 2 in the back, 2 in the front. So the shirt was fitted, But yeah, it was half the price of the women's, so I could get twice as many because she, you know, gravy, whatever, she was, you know, putting plates against it, getting stained. So that's what this shirt is missing. It's missing some fitting details. But if you like your clothes boxy and square, for a woman, I think it's fine. For a guy, it's great. It's a really nice looking shirt with a pleat in the back and everything. I think it's perfect for a guy. And I do like the short version. I think it's really cute. I just think it needs some fitting details if you want it to look a little bit more classic or high-end. But outside of that, it's a perfectly acceptable shirt pattern. And if you don't have one in your stash, you should have a blouse pattern in your stash. 8569 is a 1970s vintage Laura Ashley pattern. It's rated as easy. It has pin tucks in the front, which I'm surprised it's actually rated as easy because those can be a little challenging. And it does have a button, but it has a zipper up the back, so that helps with the fitting. I do like that they have a made-up garment on a real person, because a lot of these vintage patterns, like the next two we're going to look at, they don't have a person. It's just an artist's rendition, and that drives me crazy because you really don't know what you're going to get. This, at least you can see it on the person, and this is the long dress, which is very, very 70s with the billowy sleeves and the pin tuck and all the way to the floor. Then the 3/4 length midi dress, which kind of looks to me a little dowdy, but that was kind of the 70s look. And then the short top with the little peplum, which I think is really sweet. The pants, which are one of the most interesting pieces of this pattern, are not included in the pattern. So don't think you're going to get the pants there, but I'm sure you can find a pair of wide leg bell bottom pants that would go with your 70s look. Although I like the pants more than I like the top. So what does that say? Yeah, it's cute. It's very costumey. I think out of all of these, I think the top is probably the cutest. I think the dress is a little dowdy, and the long dress is just so 70s. So if you have someplace to wear it, then I would say go ahead and wear it, but it's a lot. 8570 is another Laura Ashley pattern. It's almost like a smock. It's got a button. The top has got a partial button on the yoke, and then the dress buttons all the way down. I think the sleeveless version is probably the most successful out of this. It's a cute little sundress. Now, it has that square neckline that we were talking about earlier, and I'm wondering if the top has another top that's sewn together so you can get that really nice square neckline. Because if it's just facing on that short little top, you're gonna go absolutely bananas. So if you do get this and you like it, make two of the little top pieces and sew them together and turn them out, and you will get a much better pattern piece than facing. But outside of that, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not wowed. And you know, this whole reissuing of patterns from the 70s and the 80s I don't understand, but I'm sure there must be some marketing going on that makes it viable for simplicity, or just makes it easy, because they're this huge bunch of patterns. We have a lot of patterns here. Do we really need 3 more Laura Ashley patterns in our line? 8571. I don't know what to say about this dress. It is rated as very easy. It's a wraparound dress. So my guess is it's one big pattern piece, and it just snaps or ties. I'm not sure how the closure works. There's no zipper in it. Very easy means just that. Like, there's braided trim all the way around, finishing the outside edge. So there's no facing. So it's bias binding. And if you buy the purchase bias binding, it's going to be stiff. I don't know. You know, it's going to be, think about a sarong, and that's usually made out of really soft fabric, and it's drapey, and you're in the wind, and that's going to have more movement than this is going to have, because this is going to be stifled by the collar and the sleeves. So the fabric is going to just hang down, has to be big enough to go over your bust and your hips. So it's going to be a straight column. There's no fitting, there's no detail, there's nothing. I mean, the one with the little thing going down the front, if you put rickrack on it, would be super cute, but it's probably, you know, unless you have a super soft cotton and you add some darts to it, it's really just a piece of fabric wrapped around your body. I don't think we need that. it's not going to look good on anybody. And there's no picture of it on anyone. It's just a drawing. No one's seen it made up. So the pattern's $22.95 for $23. So you really, even on sale, you're going to get it for, at the best, you might get it for $5. Maybe at $5 if I had a place to wear it. I get the feeling this would sit in my closet and would never get worn and end up getting tossed out. But, you know, to each his own. All right, that wraps up the McCall's patterns, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I can't wait for the rest of them to come out. We have Simplicity, Berta, McCall's, New Look. They're all getting ready to start to drop for spring and get us excited about our next batch of sewing patterns. And I have 3 in this one. I have the bow tie top. I can't wait to get started on that one. The denim skirt, which has been on my list for a while. And then the cute little pajamas, non-pilgrim collar. So until next time, happy sewing. Bye.